Samsung is one of the biggest players in the smartphone world alongside Apple, and for good reason. It makes some of the best phones you can buy right now. In this video, I will share with you some awesome best Samsung phones in 2024. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these Samsung phones, you can check out the links in the description below. Let's get started. Number 1, Samsung Galaxy A54 Ultra, the best Samsung phone overall. Samsung's newly released Galaxy A54 line is the first to go all in on AI, and the A24 Ultra is the most premium phone you can buy. The new Galaxy AI model, embedded in the device, brings a number of generative capabilities, including real-time phone call translations, the ability to circle an object on screen to perform an image-based Google search, AI-assisted photo editing and transcriptions, and a chat assist feature for figuring out how to phrase a message in different tones. Like its predecessor, this A23 Ultra, this A24 Ultra is built with a large 6.8-inch AMOLED display and a reliable 5,000 mAh battery. Though the price has gone up to $1,299 of $100 more than this A23 Ultra, the phone's upgrades make it well worth it. The A24 Ultra is made of a lightweight yet durable titanium frame compared to last year's aluminum, and features Corning's new Gorilla Armor. It feels lighter in the hand, noticeably grippier and more durable. Under the hood, it includes an upgraded Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset for improved graphics and AI features, 12 Gauge increase from last year's 8dB and 2600 nits of brightness, a big improvement over last year's 1750. The 4-camera system also got an upgrade with a 15 telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom for higher quality shots of distant objects, sharper images, and clearer shots in dimly lit environment. Number 2, Samsung Galaxy A24 Plus. Best Samsung phone for most people. The Galaxy A24 Plus may not be as flashy as its A24 Ultra sibling, but it remains a formidable pickup for shoppers eyeing a meaningful upgrade. The core experience of the Ultra model is present on the Plus, including Samsung's new Galaxy AI model and all of the useful features it brings, like real-time phone call translations and the ability to circle an object on screen to perform an image-based Google search. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset, 256 GB of base storage, and the flexible camera system. For many people, the plus-size Galaxy A24 is the best option. Its 6.7-inch display is a great size for both casual consumers and power users. The A24 Plus also has several noticeable upgrades over the A23 Plus, including a brighter screen, larger battery, and better cameras. What sets it apart this year is its display resolution. For the first time, Samsung has equipped the Plus variant with a QHD 1440x3088 resolution display, putting it in the same tier as the Ultra. As I noted in my hands-on review, that's a major upgrade if you watch movies and videos on your phone, edit photos and videos, or read pages of text like this, because everything looks sharper. The Galaxy A24 Plus starts at $999, the same as its predecessor, even with all of the hardware and software upgrades. On top of that, Samsung is now promising up to 7 years of operating system updates for all Galaxy A24 models. Number 3, Samsung Galaxy A23 Ultra, the best Samsung phone you can buy. These days, the Galaxy A24 Ultra is the new top Samsung phone model, but let's appreciate how the Galaxy A23 Ultra spent the last year ranked among the best phones around, beating even the usually indomitable iPhone on photography and performance in some areas. The A23 Ultra's 200p camera proves to be very versatile, offering wonderful detail and color depending on your priority. The overclocked version of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset offers lots of power too, while the display is as colorful and bright as ever, even though Samsung's improved the phone's power efficiency. Yeah, Samsung's asking for a lot of money for this phone and has stuck with the divisive curved display, even if the angle's less extreme than in previous years. We're also unimpressed by its charging speed, which even at 45U is a bit slow. See what's changing with this phone in our Galaxy A24 Ultra versus Galaxy A23 Ultra face-off. Number 4, Samsung Galaxy A23 Plus, a big screen Samsung flagship for less than $1,000. Everything you get from the Galaxy A23, you'll find in the Galaxy A23 Plus, only with a much bigger screen. It has been the best Samsung phone to get if you prefer supersized displays but can't swing the Galaxy's 23 Ultra's $11, $19 starting price. Of course, now it's replaced by the Galaxy's 24 Plus, which costs the same as its Plus predecessor. While screen size is the most prominent difference from the standard Galaxy AS phones, it's not the only way the Galaxy's 23 Plus stands out from its smaller sibling. You also get a bigger battery that helps this 23 Plus last nearly 11.5 hours on our battery test, an outstanding time. And the phone charges at 45U speeds too, allowing you to top off that battery faster. Otherwise, there's a little difference between the Galaxy's 23 and Galaxy's 23 Plus, though. We'd say that's a good thing. You can expect a bright, beautiful display, good cameras, and 4 years of Android software updates. That should be more than enough for fans of big screen phones. Number 5, Samsung Galaxy A54. The best Samsung budget phone. The Galaxy A54 provides a low-cost alternative to Samsung's Galaxy S flagships, but don't dismiss it as a mere budget device. Samsung has packed a lot of value into the A54, starting with the same 50p main camera that the Galaxy's 23 uses. That camera helps the Galaxy A54 produce quality photos that outshine many of the other camera phones in its price range. The Exynos knows 1380 power in the Galaxy A54 doesn't exactly impress in terms of performance, but it does help the phone last a long time on a charge. The 5,000 mAh battery plays a role too. And we like the fact that Samsung didn't rest on its laurels with last year's Galaxy A53 display, making the Galaxy A54 screen even brighter than before. As impressive as the Galaxy's 23 models are, not everyone can pay $799 or more for a new phone. The Galaxy A54 means you don't have to, and you can still get a very capable device in return. Number 6, Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5, the best foldable phone from Samsung. Samsung didn't make dramatic changes for the Galaxy Z Fold 5. In fact, Galaxy Z Fold 4 owners will likely be able to skip this version of the foldable phone without regret. But if you're new to foldables, this is Samsung's most polished version yet, thanks to a new hinge design that makes the fold both thinner and lighter than it's ever been. The biggest addition to the Galaxy Z Fold 5 is the Snapdragon 8W2 for Galaxy Silicon. You get top performance from the chipset, which is the same one found in the Galaxy's 23 series, but the bigger benefit is battery life. For the first time ever, a Galaxy Z Fold performs well on our battery test, holding out for more than 11 hours. That's not only better than the average smartphone, it's also an improvement over the Galaxy Z Fold 4 sub 10-hour time. The newer silicon also helps with image processing. So the Galaxy Z Fold 5 turns out better photos than before, even if the camera specs are unchanged from its predecessor. We wish Samsung would start adjusting the price on the Galaxy Fold, particularly with the Pixel Fold costing an identical $1799. But Samsung's phone reestablishes itself as the best foldable phone overall. Number 7, Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5, the Samsung foldable for most people. Like the Galaxy Z Fold 5, the Galaxy Z Flip 5 doesn't see big changes from its predecessor. The same flex hinge found in Samsung's other foldable is on display here too, and the new design helps the flip to fully snap shut at last. But the bigger change comes to the flip's outer display. Instead of a 1.9-inch strip, get a 3.4-inch panel that's big enough to run more widgets without ever having to open up the flip phone. Unfortunately, there's a limitation. You can only run select apps on the Galaxy Z Flip 5's outer display. That's not something Motorola Razr owners need to worry about. Still, we're happy to see the Flex window arrive on the Galaxy Z Flip 5. We're also happy with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset powering the phone. You get better performance, sure, but you also get improved battery life over past flips. The Z Flip 5 now comes close to the average battery life for smartphones on our test, which is a big improvement over the Z Flip 4. Unfortunately, other phones still outlast Samsung's Flip. At $999, the Galaxy Z Flip 5 remains Samsung's most affordable foldable phone. It's good news then that Samsung continues to offer a solid phone at that price, though we'd like to see more substantial changes down the road.